we go. Now we're recording. It's all right. We're figuring everything out. Well, hello and welcome, everybody. I guess this is where things are going to start going up on YouTube. Long story short, my PC decided to brick itself, so we're having to start over with a lot of shit. I got my stream overlay fixed up, but all of my models are gone, except for this first really janky one that I did. I no longer have Live2D Pro, so we are going to be working in the free version of Live2D Cubism and trying to redo some of our models. We are starting with Egg Basil. We've got a bunch of new options. We're going to try to get him for some expression toggles, and then eventually, once I got this nice and done up, we're going to start doing your character here commissions. Yeah, so definitely follow along. All of my redeems are off. At least all of my fun redeems are off, as I have lost all of my Mix-It-Up data. I've also lost all of my VODs that were not already uploaded, so everything streamed after episode 3 of Hollow Knight is now considered lost media. If you popped in for those streams, congrats, you saw it. If you didn't, sorry, but you and I both were never going to see those recordings. It's fine. But we are starting with this lovely egg. We are starting with this lovely egg here. We just got everything named. So... yeah. I got rid of that. How did I get rid of that? I didn't want to do that. Shit. How did I get rid of that? Window. Inspector. Not inspector. Window. Show. How did I fuck this up? I just got rid of... It doesn't show me my things anymore. Okay, where was that? Log? Nope. Not log. Not tool details. Project? Nope. Timeline? Nope. Because we're not animating. Jesus Christ. Nope, not that. Nope. Okay, it is the inspector. So tool details goes up here. Inspector is going right there. Okay. Okay. Close project. Parts we're going to throw over here because we look at that less often, and it's easier seeing everything up here. Do I also throw this over here? Maybe. No, we're going to keep the inspector right here and tool details over here. That's what we're going to do. Okay. We're doing great. We're doing amazing, chat. Dun, da, da. Are you aware you're still on your starting soon screen? Wait. What are we doing? Lily? Lily, are you in chat? Help me. Oh, goodness. Does it still show me on starting soon? I've been in Live2D yapping for at least 20 minutes now. Yeah, because it says I've been recording for almost 45 minutes. I've been live for almost 45 minutes. Oh, and my stream manager is not showing anything. Wait. %98 dropped frames. Oh no. Oh no. We're gonna do a speed test real quick. I literally am hooked up to my router with an Ethernet cord. I should not be having lag this awful. I should not be having dropped frames. I should not be struggling the way that I am. Let's see. Speed test running. Oh no. Oh no, why is my ping 900? Oh no. Okay. My download speed is about 62 megabits. Megabytes, Mbps, megabits per second. And my upload speed is 0.6. Okay. That's not great. That's not great. Okay. Let's see. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. We're doing fine. We're doing great. You guys, I love you so much. We're doing great. Let's start with the eyes. Folder. Eyes. Label color, red. There we go. Okay. Eyes. Gonna get rid of the brow X, because those don't matter. Get rid of brow angle, because those don't matter. We're gonna start with the eyes. Left eye open. No, we're gonna start by setting up actual fucking art meshes for everything. Okay. Put everything visible. Select all. We're gonna auto art mesh. Just to start, just to see how things go. We're gonna put it on heavy. That way we can actually see shit. Let's get rid of the things we don't need. Oh, and already I see these art meshes have fucked up. Okay. Let's... What the hell? What the hell? Okay. Weird shit overlapping that shouldn't be. Are you better now? No? What is this? What is this? Why are you not visible? There we go. Okay. Alright then. We're gonna save this. We're gonna go over here. Live2D models, egg basil. Egg basil rerig. Bam. Save. There we go. Okay. Eyes. We're gonna start with left eye. Eye left. First thing I'm gonna do is just tighten up this, this art mesh. I don't like making all my art meshes from scratch, but it is clear that messing with them yourself is better than not. Okay, we're gonna grab all of these. We're gonna make a new deformer. Up to 50 can be used in the free version. We're gonna call this IL. IL open. Okay. We're gonna do bam. And we're just gonna squish this to fit with our art meshes. And, oh, nope. I needed to do that before I fucked with that. This is also not a tutorial by any means. I am not a professional with this. I am simply doing what I have learned from a bajillion tutorials. Okay. Ka-chow. But I'm also, a trick that I've learned to avoid that weird sleepy eye, is we're gonna adjust that 0.5 to be 0.7. Because I tend to have my eyes do not stay as wide and open. Call it the 420, call it the autism. My eyes tend to not stay super open the whole time they're open. And I am realizing I did this backwards. I did this backwards, and the close should be on that side, I believe. Hang on. Yup, okay. So we're going to reflect. Bam. Bam. Oh. Stop. I don't actually want physics, I just want to see the egg. Okay. Automatic eye blinking. Where's the blink? Dun, dun, boom, boom. Uh-huh. Okay. The eye smile. So we can only have 2 parameters for deformer. So I'm going to have to get a little bit more creative with my deformers. Open needs to be higher in that hierarchy. We're going to do another one called eye smile. Bam. And then same thing, we're going to do another keyform right about here. And then on this end, do a little bit of a pushy push. Nope. Bam. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Dun dun dun. Okay. Now. Oh, and I also, less important, but still gonna do it, need to clip the eye lights to the correct eye. It doesn't matter as much when it's white highlight on stark white skin, but I still want to do it for myself so I get in the habit of that. We're gonna... Oh. Show modeling. Show modeling. Even more difficult. There we go. Bam. And then can I change the background color? Can I change the... Yes. Okay, there it is, there it is, there it is. Okay, we're gonna... We're gonna make it like green or some shit that never comes up in my model. We're gonna make it green. Just for visibility. And then same with the other eye light. Gonna just squish that in. Okay, we're gonna double check it still looks good. Bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Now... Da 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 na 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 na. Dun dun da. Okay. I open, I smile. Okay. Actually, we're gonna sync this with VTube Studio. Bam. Bam. Allow access. That's fine. Will you come up, please? Am I not able to set up my external API with... That's crazy. Okay, cool. That must also be hidden behind the Pro. Because it should be showing VTube Studio right there. Wait. No. There's a setting in VTube Studio I need to crack open. Connect. There it is. Okay. Bam. Oh, that's crazy. It just immediately blinks over. That's crazy. Why doesn't it... What if I adjust this back to 0.5? Nothing. Nothing. It just snaps. Okay. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do. Okay, so I have it here so that when my eye is a little bit closed, it will show as open. There's the smile. Okay. Set that back to 0.5, so it's right in the middle. Okay. Now we're gonna copy. We're gonna reset to default. Gonna copy the deformer itself. Don't need that. Name this IR open. Then we're going to flip this horizontally. And then we're going to slide these eye parts into that. We're going to right-click, change to IR open. Perfect. And then same thing with I smile. We're gonna paste. We're gonna flip. And we're gonna slide it into here. Nope. Bam. There we go. And then I smile. Change to IR smile. Okay, so now I have two blinking eyes that are still a little bit fucky, but it might be the settings on this particular model that I have going. I don't know, that's strange. That's strange. Da -da 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 -da. Very confused. What if I just get rid of that middle point? Is it the middle point that's causing me the issues? Not really, because it is just snapping right to the bottom. That's so strange. Okay. We're gonna undo. But I am going to adjust a 0.7 to a 0.9. Oh, that's right. Gotta hit the correct one. Adjust 0.9. Okay, maybe 0.8 instead, because that kind of defeated the purpose. 0.8. IR open. Just 0.8. Hell yeah. Okay. Now, we've got our eyes. Now, that's the open close. Da 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 na 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 na. We're gonna get new deformer. Eyes XY. Da 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 da. Okay. Eyes X. Oh, fucked that up. We're gonna Control-Shift-Copy. Control-Shift-Paste. Is that not a thing I can do in free? I swear to God. Alright then. Y'all are just gonna hear me start crashing out. Okay, I'm gonna do that over here. And then reflect. Nope. Nope. Motion mirror, that's what I'm looking for. Bam. Okay. Eyeball XY. This way is up. There we go. Y might be a little high. I'm gonna do like right there. Okay, then we're going to link. We're gonna synthesize corners. And make sure those look good. Yeah. Okay. Get our eyes XY. Perfect. Perfect. We're not gonna touch physics until the end because I don't know how many deformers we're gonna be using here. And I don't wanna fuck myself over too badly. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna save. We're gonna... eyebrow. Where's the brow? Here it is. We're gonna... brow Y. Down a little bit. Not a ton. Up a little bit. Tilt just a little bit inward like that. Okay. And then brow forms. Brow form to the left is a little bit angy. Nope, hang on. Undo that. And actually go to the right end of it. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna try to make this not look chunky. Na, 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 da, da. There we go. And then the right side is more surprised. Okay. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Okay. Then we're gonna copy, we're gonna paste, and that's the art mesh and the deformer. We're gonna flip horizontally. Bam. Beautiful, beautiful. But for this needs to change to brow RY, and this needs to change to brow R form. There we go. You are a bot. You're not real. You can't even spell Discord correctly. Get out of here. Get out of my chat. Okay. Okay, this is good. This is good. We got a nice starting point. Okay. So this is now brow R. This is brow RY. Nope. Brow RY. This is brow LY. Okay. Okay. We're going to select both of these. Browse XY. Probably could be doing this all as the face. Probably could be doing all of these as the face. Hang on, how do I want to do this? Because previously, I essentially did not have a face XY. But I can't even pull up the old file to look at how I did it, so I'm having to just kind of go by the seat of my pants here. Because typically your eyeball XY is not going to move the eye as a whole. It's just going to move the pupil within the socket. But with this guy... With this guy, I did it as the eyeball XY so that it could kind of shimmy around his face. But I don't know if that's what I want anymore. What if these guys also go under this deformer? Na 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 na. Na 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 na. I would have had to do this beforehand. That's going to be a lot to try to undo it all. But what I can do... What I can do is manually link it. Bam. Whole thing's gonna shimmy over here. Just like the eyes did. And then we're gonna reflect. Nope, not reflect. We're gonna motion mirror. And then for eyeball Y, that moves up. This whole thing moves up a bit. That moves down. This whole thing moves down a bit. Na 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 na. Boom. Motion mirror. Sync up. Synthesize corners. I'm gonna slide over here. Now every time I move my eyes, should I set this to... I might need to set this to the, We're gonna undo everything I just did. We're gonna delete that. And instead, the IXY is not gonna be so extreme. We're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna get rid of that. And that eyeball XY is just gonna be, like, very slight. It's gonna be very slight. That way, we can have a good face XY and not worry about it. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Da 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 da. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, we're gonna have to glue. Okay. Bam. Bam. And hang on. We're gonna grab the lips. All of that. We're gonna grab the hair. We're gonna grab... What else needs to move with the egg? I guess the top surgery scars? That would also be all of these guys. Yeah. We're gonna have different ones for those, or just throw them on later. We're gonna start with what we got. Face. XY. Okay, we got our angle X. We look this way. Just give it a little bit of squish. Motion mirror. Okay. We got our angle Y. Bam. Gonna look up. A little bit of a squish. Look down. A little bit of a squish. Nothing too insane. Synthesize corners. Perfect. Okay. We're looking great. I'm unsure how I feel about the top surgery scars moving. I might... Oh, because they clip under the legs. Okay. We're gonna reserve judgment on that one. I am also gonna set a head Z modifier. What do you mean within the same parent deformer? I've got everything in the same parent deformer. What are you talking about? Do I not? Oh, duh, because that's there now. Okay. Yep. Head Z. And we're actually gonna mess with this guy. There we go. Okay. Na 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 na. Oh my god, I didn't even set any parameter to that. That's alright. The more we fuck up, the more we're learning the hard way. That's how I am choosing to think about it. That side up a little bit. That side down a little bit. Bam. Okay. We like that. We're gonna motion mirror. No. We're gonna come over here and motion mirror. Beautiful, beautiful. We love a little bit of a shimmy. Should I take the legs out of that, though? No. No, we're not taking the legs out of that. Okay. So there's our Z angle. We've got our face, X, Y. Okay. I think I am going to take the scars out of that. Hang on. Top surgery scars are going to slide right here. Yeah. Well, that makes the mouth clip over the scars. Okay, it's fine. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. I just move the scars a little bit lower. Yes. Reset to default. Okay. Okay. That we got a little bit of our jiggle. Of our signature jiggle. Okay. We got that. Now, mouth. 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 We're gonna make this blue. Mouth open, shut. Let's select all of our mouth. Get all of our mouth. Mouth. We're just calling this mouth for the moment. We're gonna see how much shit we can get done. Okay. First thing, glue. Let's come in here. We need this toolbox, which is over here now. Crazy that when I shrink it, it doesn't just, like, make things shift underneath. Na, 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 na. Bam. Bam. Da, da, na, 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 na. Bam. Bam. Perfect. We're gonna set... Goddamn. Okay. Bam. Number of vertices 3. I'm gonna make this a little more dense and a little wider. Na, 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 na. Mirror edit? Oh. Oh, bless. That's okay. I know that for next time. And then... confirm. Bam, bam. Bam. Auto connect. Bam. Bam. Auto connect. Da, da, da. Okay. And then, well, we're gonna connect this as well. There we go, so it's all connected. Just these just a bit so they stay where we need them to. Okay. And then hang on. Then we're gonna do this and select bind. Bam. We're gonna select the glue here. Now, which one is the blue and which one is the green? We're gonna make all of this red so that that does not move, but I don't know whether we have it selected on... I don't know which one it's selected on. We're gonna do that. We can test it. We move top lip. Does the skin follow with? No, it does not. It tries to. Is this what I need? Oh, I see. That's one of them. That's the other one. Okay, so we need all of this to be red. Okay. Now we try moving top lip. There we go. There we go. Okay. This just in, I think I'm finally starting to understand glue. Okay, art mesh. We're gonna get rid of these guys. Gonna, I may have gotten rid of too many points. Bam, bam. No, it's fine. It's fine. And then I'll just manually get rid of the ones that are inside of here so that I don't fuck up too much the mesh. Then we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Fix where we drew. Da 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 da. Dun, dun, there we go. We're gonna hit confirm. And then we're gonna start connecting some of these guys. Da, 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 da. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. We're gonna hit auto connect to fill in the rest. And then just like before, shimmy some of these so they're a little bit closer. Just a little bit closer. Honestly, this side's not as bad. Then select all of these guys. Bam. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bind. Da 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 da. Red. Ka-chow. Did that work? Bottom lip? Yeah! Okay, beautiful. And then we're gonna try something new that I've not done before. We're gonna try to glue the corners of the mouths so that when I move one mouth, when I move one bit, it goes with it. Let's see. If I shimmy that right here. No, we're not moving it, the previous mesh. We are simply adding more. That. That. No. Bam. 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 Bind. And bam. 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 bam, bam. Bind. Okay. Top lip, bottom lip. And we're just gonna make those red as hell. Now, when I move top lip... Oh, it certainly tries to. Oh, it certainly tries to. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Top lip, bottom lip. Da, 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 da. Select all of that. And this. And then, what was it? This one, this one, this one. Select all of that and bind it. Okay. Yeah, it certainly tries to, doesn't it? That's alright. That's alright. We don't need that glue. That was just an experiment to see if it would work. Oh. Oh no. Did I undo all my work? I certainly did undo all my work. Okay. That is glued incorrectly. We fix this. And then we redo this. They certainly don't make it easy on you. Edit. There we go. Since I know that this is symmetrical, I know that I can do this. Confirm. Connect these guys. Nope, not that one. Nope. We're gonna do this. Bam. Then bam. Connect. This needs to be moved up a little bit. Perfect. Bam. And then... I love how much of this is just doing and redoing the same shit over and over because I accidentally fucked it up. There we go. And then all of this. Bind. Confirm. Glue. Okay. So now we can move the bottom lip. Well. Okay. Okay. Now. On the art meshes as a whole, we need mouth open close. We need bam. Which one is which? Oh, which one is which? Hang on. Hang on. Settings. Oh. Oh. Okay. That's not what I wanted. I wanted the parameter settings. Here we go. Mouth open is right here. Plus causes mouth to open. Okay, so this is going to be open. This needs to be closed. We're gonna do this. Oh. Oh, how was it I do it? What? No. No, I don't want all that. I just want to do the thing. Bam, 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 bam. This looks different. Why do you look different? Don't like that. Why do you look different? What am I doing different? What am I doing wrong? What's happening? It's fine. Scooch this down. Scooch this up. Am I stupid? What is different about this? Is this not allowed in the free version? Can I not do fucking art paths in the free version? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's gonna make this so much harder. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Let's do this. Bottom lip. That's fine. We're gonna... Nope, that makes the mouth super thin. That's alright. We're gonna do it this way. And suffer. Let's make this a lot smaller than it is. Squish. 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 Inner mouth. Squish. Those teeth should also be hiding behind inner mouth. All of you need to be... Tongue needs to be an inner mouth. Bottom teeth needs to be an inner mouth. Top teeth needs to be an inner mouth. There we go. Oh, look at it. Oh, that's awful. Okay, we can do better than that. We can do better than that. Bottom lip. Nope, I don't want to undo all of that shit. We just want it to be relatively even. Da, 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 da. We want it to make sense as it closes. Bam. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Where's my... Oh, why is there sound every time I type? Opera, what the fuck? I thought I turned that off. Keyboard sounds, goodbye. I gotta find my mouth form guide. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Since I don't have everything I need, we're gonna do a simpler version, but... Save as... Open that up on the side here so I can see it. Da-da-na-na-na. Da-da-na. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. What the fuck is happening right now? There we go. Dun, dun. Can I pin this to the top so I can see it while I'm working? That would be great. One day I'll get the second monitor cable. Let's see. Okay. Actually, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. This may look a little bit weird in Streamlabs for a second. Let's fix that. This will help y'all see more what I'm doing anyways. There we go. Now I can see my mouth chart to the side. Okay. So we've got open, we got close. Let's get mouth forms. Okay. And we have... This is going to be the 1. Whereas the Z... the -1... Zoom in on this, please? No. There we go. Okay. So what are we doing? What are we doing? We're doing... like the O... like ah, like open mouth ah. So we're gonna go... Nope, not top lip skin, top lip. I wish I could mirror this shit. That'd make this much easier. Nope, and it's not gonna drag it with. I'm gonna have to just... Wait. Oh my god, this is the button I was looking for. Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's delete this. Let's delete this off all of these. We're gonna redo it. Delete. Delete. Okay. Mouth open, closed. Bam. The button I was looking for was right here. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. Da, 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 da. And bottom lip. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Now we can do this. Okay. Closed. Top lip is gonna come down. Hang on. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Closed, top lip comes down. We're gonna do both of these down just a little bit. And then bottom lip down. Up. And just this guy. Nope. Nope. Just this guy. Nope. Just this guy. Up. Actually, I want to keep this smile. I'm going to keep the smile. Nyam, 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 nyam. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. Okay. Now, mouth form. We got our open. We need this guy. This is gonna be our ah sound, our open mouth ah. I can't believe I just thought this was a function that wasn't in the free version, when in fact, it is there. I'm just a dingus and was hitting the wrong button. But you know what? That's okay. That's what this is all about. Figuring shit out. Oh. I do not want to change my input language, thank you very much. Left, Alt, and Shift changes your input language? That's crazy. Bam. Bam. Inward a little bit. Da na 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 da da. Gonna take both of these guys. Bring them down and inwards to match. And then we're going to take these guys and bring them inwards. And then just the bottom. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. Okay. And then the closed mouth on this side. Okay. Then just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. Okay. Nom, nom, nom. Nom, nom, nom. What's sticking out here? That's that bottom lip skin. Sticking out just a little bit. There we go. Happy egg. Happy egg. Okay. We got a happy egg. Now, we're gonna do the middle frame, which in this case, the middle frame is 0.5. That middle frame for open is teeth. Bottom teeth. Top teeth. I shouldn't do the teeth side to side, but I am realizing that they don't exactly match up together. These teeth would grind each other, or Basil has hella over / underbite. Which, I mean, I do have a little bit. I've got a, what is it? I always forget the difference. What the fuck is it? I have a underbite. The teeth on my lower jaw are a little bit further behind my upper jaw. Which is interesting because that means as I was getting braces, my mouth could not. I simply did not have the space for all that shit in my mouth. And I ended up getting sores on my top gums right behind my teeth because the braces would be up against my gum and shit was whack. Okay, I also need to move the teeth into position for closed mouth. There we go. And then same with over here. Let me move those teeth up. Move these teeth down. Da-da-na-na-na-na. Bottom teeth. A little more up. Bam. Da-na-na-na-na. And then actually this has no teeth visible, so it's going to be more like that. Bam. There's that middle bit. And then the bottom teeth actually are not going to be as visible here in the fully open. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna get this 0 form right here for everything. I need to make sure to do that for everything. Bam. And then, okay, so middle, top, 0, 1 is gonna be, everything's a little bit more pulled inward. I wish, is there a way to move the glue guides so that they quit popping up? Show hide. Nope, don't want to hide the object. Show. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Show hide. Nope. Glue. Ah, no. No, turn the glue back on. Wait, turn the glue back on. Turn the glue back on. There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Top lip. Top lip, we're doing... It's not as extreme as the... Hello? There we go. It's not as extreme as the other one. So we're just pulling the lips a little bit more inward. But then that lower lip is going to be a little bit more down. Bam. 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 Okay. And then this one, those bottom teeth are going to be slightly out of view. And then, of course, make sure the closed actually shows as closed. Make sure there's no weirdness in between. The lips are overlapping good. Oh, I need to also check my tongue and make sure that that's moving realistically between these. Bam. Middle, you really can't see the tongue, but I choose to believe it's up there. Bam, bam, bam. For this one, tongue is pretty close to center. In the middle form... Oh, we haven't even done the middle form for this. So the middle form for this is actually like an O shape. Gonna bring these inwards. They are all over the place. We're gonna bring this down. Bring both of these down. Middle bit up a bit. And then bottom lip. Also bam. Also bam. Bam. Bam, bam. Inner mouth needs to shimmy inward. Just to make sure that stays hidden behind the lip skin. And then bottom teeth are non-existent. You're not catching any of this. They're... Actually, all of the teeth are completely covered by the lips in this one. Which actually means it's something more like this. Bottom lip. Like this. It's a little bit more, little more round. We need to go for more round. Da -da 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 -da. Bottom lip. Bring these inwards a little bit. And then those bottom teeth further down. Okay. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, okay, okay. We're gonna... Next is the... Da, 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 da. We're gonna adjust. Nope. Bam. We're gonna adjust. Make this actually the 0.5. Make this actually the 0.2. Nope, this is the 0. Ka-chow. Because now mouth form is getting a 0.2. And a minus 0.5. And we're just going to adjust those to make sure they are actually what I want them to be. Just to make things easier for me in the long run. Okay, let's grab these. So we got our 0.2 all the way open. Is honestly not too far off. It's a very open... Bam. A little more outwards, and then this a little bit more down. Those bottom teeth really, really just on the edge. Middle is... Those bottom teeth... Well, let me bottom lip. Because it really is just... Bam. The lip. The top lip is still smiley. But the bottom lip is coming together, coming up to kind of meet it in the middle. Da, 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 da. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. And then... That closed. Yep, still looks like a closed mouth. And then the minus 0.5 needs to be between these two. It kind of is. But also I kind of want to redo this, actually. Hang on. Because this needs to be more... Mouth is more narrow. It is the ah shape, but it's also like a very narrow ah shape. Bottom lip skin. Na, 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 na. There we go. With the middle being a little bit more up like this. With the tongue, like, gone. Okay. Now this guy, he is a more open one. So this top lip is opening up a bit. This is widening. This is like very open mouth. Okay. Okay, that's looking good. And then the middle bit is... Okay. Tongue is also down, like flat against the bottom of the mouth. Top lip needs to be more pulled inward. Da, da, da. And then bottom lip, pull inward as well. Okay. 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 I'm literally just going through all of these to make sure there's no weird overlapping. Make sure everything looks nice and fluid. Oh, see, there's a little bit of something. Probably from that bottom lip mask. Yep. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. And then lastly, we've got these middle forms for mouth open and closed, which are going to go on 0.3 and 0.6. 0.6, let's select all of this. 0.6 and 0.3. And this is just going to be fine-tuning those middle bits. Okay, so top lip. Our 1.6 is honestly not that far off. We're doing bottom teeth a little further down. And I'm going to do that tongue just a little further down. Okay. Our 0.2, 0.6. Again, still pretty decent. We're going to adjust this bottom lip, though. Just pull it up a little bit. And that's looking pretty good. Our 0.6. We're going to bring that tongue down a little bit, and then also the bottom teeth. So they're just not visible at all. And then our neg 0.5 by 0.6. Same thing, tongue down, teeth down, but I'm also going to pull the corners of that top lip just a little bit. Okay. And then our neg 1 by 0.6. I'm going to pull that bottom lip up here as well. Hell yeah. And then same thing with our 0.3. Our 1 by 0.3 is going to be, let's see, teeth together. Yeah, I'm just going to slide those teeth a little bit closer so it's like proper. Yeah. Okay. And then our 0.2 by 0.3. Oh, wait, hang on, I was looking at the wrong thing. This is, I also need to pull those top lip corners down just a bit. Perfect. This... We're gonna pull up that bottom lip. Like that. This one... Oh, actually needs quite an adjustment. This is gonna go... Bam. 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 There actually needs to be no teeth visible in this. No teeth. I know typically you don't move the top teeth, but fuck it. Fuck it. Okay, so then this one, his teeth are also need to be gone. Nope, that's the tongue. Bottom teeth. There we go. We're just gonna have that slightest bit of the fangs. And then that top lip needs to come in. There we go. Bring in that bottom lip. Okay. Okay, then the neg 0.5. 5.3 is similar to the last one. We're going to bring in these lips. Bring those in. Bring those down just a bit. Adjust the bottom lip to hide teeth. Or to hide the... you know what I mean? You know what I mean. And then this is gone. Okay. And then the very last one is honestly not far at all. We're just going to bring up that bottom lip. Bam. Okay. Now, let's slide into physics. Ah. Oh, yum, 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 yum. A, E, ah, O, ooh. Oh, wow, that really didn't do much. Hell yeah, Houston. Houston, we have mouth. Houston, we have mouth. I'm actually going to slide over in VTube Studio to a default model, one that I did not set specifically for my face. Sure, we're gonna use Heori right here. Heori, you are our making sure the mouth tracking is actually accurate. Let's see. Nah. Oh my god, y'all can't even see the physics window. Y'all can't even see the physics window. How long have you not been able to see that? Oh my god. There we go, physics settings. Oh my goodness. Y'all have not been able to see that this entire time. Oh, bless. Okay. So if I close this... Window title must match. There we go. And now when I open it again, will it pull it back up in Streamlabs? Yes, it does! Okay. Now y'all can actually see what the fuck I'm talking about with this physics window. Let's get rid of the VTube Studio bits right there. Oh, it feels weird being a little anime girl. Hell yeah. Okay, perfect. We got this. We have got this. Okay, yeah, that mouth tracking is looking a lot better, actually, than I originally thought. Okay. Slide back over to Gremlin Basil. Ugh, so zoomed in. So zoomed in. Okay. Okay. Oh. So what is it? This one needs to be adjusted. It's open. Oh wow, yeah, those are all very similar. Okay, let's take a look at our chart again, see what we're doing wrong. Take a look at our chart. What can we do? Okay, so this... Bam. 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 Grab that bottom lip. Just really shimmy it up there. Yep. That tongue is also gonna go up here. Da-da-da. Bam. Bam. And bring these in. Okay. Next, that lip actually needs to be a lot lower. So that top lip's not moving a lot at all. So for that one, we're actually just going to move that whole top lip down a little bit. Bring these inwards. Yep. Bring these a little bit more inwards and then move the bottom lips to match. And then these actually need to be more rounded out. Okay. And then this guy. These last two are the most different. Because this one is very much like starting to make that O shape. Whereas this one is fully like, no, we're in it. Da, 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 da. Bottom lip. Da, 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 da. Bam. Okay. Let's see now. Okay, so that is a lot more different. But there still feels like there's not too much going on. That does get that O sound nicely. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I really want to like sit in a mirror and make mouth sounds and see where it ends up on this slider. But it's fine. We're working our way up to that. I think this looks really good for now. I think that looks great for now. We're going to save it. And then... Then we need create parameter. We have 23 currently, and hang on. How many did that say? Create parameter up to 30. We have 23. So we're gonna just go ahead and delete these ones that we never use. And that also means we're not gonna be able to do a lot with physics. We have no cheeks. Okay. 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 What we're gonna do... That's the mouth. Okay, so this whole bit moves on that axis. We're gonna create parameter, hair physics. We're gonna grab, where is it, the hair. Hair physics. Hair physics, this needs to be, oh, because I need X and Y. Okay. Da, 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 da. Replicate. Edit. Replicate. We're gonna make this X1. We're gonna make this X2. We're gonna work with this. We're gonna call this our physics. I'm gonna try to actually run everything off of just these 3 physics parameters, because how many are we running with left? Currently 22 are in use, so we can have 8 more. But we're going to see what we can do with this. We're going to make this green. Hair physics. Make this a little bit bigger. Bam. And it's the whole bit sliding over. That's too much. That's too much, and I also haven't even selected a parameter. Bam. Bam. 2 parameters per object. Okay. 2 parameters per object. So we're going to make this... rename. Hair physics X. And then we will also have a hair physics Y. That's what we'll do. So for hair physics X, bam, 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 bam. Da 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 da. Na 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 na. Have that over there. Bam, 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 bam. And then just these end bits. Yeah, boys, are you having fun? Just destroying random shit. We're really going to be testing the limits of what we can do in the free fucking version of this program. And then this. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I forgot to set parameter. Okay, this is up. Do a little bit of squash and stretch. And bam. A little bit of squash. Dingus. You're such a dumbass. He's trying to get a toy on the other side of clear plastic, and he's just pawing at the plastic instead of going around it. I love my stupid ass cat. Okay, modeling. Physics settings. Okay, let's go in here. We're going to group. Nope, we're gonna add. Oh, all the presets are gone. Oh, RIP my presets. Okay. Pair. Okay, we're gonna slide this over so I can see more of what's going on over here. Okay, we're gonna... I don't have anything to be able to input. We're gonna add... Oh, what the fuck is it? Body angle. What is it? I can't even open my old files because they don't exist. Okay. It's fine. It's X, Y, Z, and a 4th thing, breath. There we go. This is 40. No, 40, 40, 10, 100. Okay. We're adding 2 pendulums. We're going to work with just 1 pendulum. We're going to work with 1 pendulum. We're going to edit all of these to be the same. Da-da-da-da. Actually, we're going to leave it as is. We're going to leave it as is. We're just going to do one thing at a time. Our output settings, we're going to add, bam. Effectiveness, hundo, hundo, hundo. Scale, we're setting to 30. Oh. Oh. Okay. Not quite. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. If I set all this to 10. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. I'm gonna set the reaction times to 1 here. Perfect. Yeah, I think I am gonna lower that effectiveness a bit. Hell yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, got a little bit of physics in the hair. And it's hard to see on him, but this is a piece of tape holding the hair onto the egg. Okay. Now, we're actually gonna edit. And we're just gonna run all of the physics off of here and hope it doesn't break everything. Make sure that's still... Yep, okay, so those got renamed and it holds good in there. We're going to do the eye shines. Okay. Bam. Bam. Yep. Do a new deformer. Highlight L physics. Yep, yep, yep. We're gonna do both of these. And this way, a nice squish and stretch. This way, a nice stretch and squish. And then a little bit more... Wait. That was that way. We're actually going to do more extreme so that we can really push the effect. This way, less extreme. Just that teeny bit. This way, bam. Bam. Okay. Modeling. We're gonna go just on this eye for a second. We're gonna add highlights. We're gonna add eye open, eye X and Y. And sure. We're gonna make this at the angle, and then these guys are gonna be... Because all these have to add up to 100. All the position ones have to add to 100. I want the most on open close. So we're gonna do 50, 25, 25, and then this is at 100. And output, add... Oh, I need a pendulum first. Do 2 pendulums, add physics. Nothing. Nothing at all. Increase. Oh. Beautiful. Increase. I kind of love that. Okay, let's do it on both highlights. Highlight L1P. This is going to be highlight L2P. And then same thing. Nope. Squash. Nope. Bam. Squash and stretch. Stretch and shrink. And then a little less crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it. I love that they are slightly out of sync as well. That's very fun. That's very fun. But I do think that means I need to move... Where is it? This eye light. Just to the side a bit. Okay. Now, we're gonna take both of those, copy. We're gonna paste them out here, not attached to anything. We're gonna flip. Nope, we're gonna flip. What the fuck? Da da da. Da 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 da. Slide these up into here. R1, R2. Nope, that moves them all the way over there. Okay. It's fine. We'll just do it from scratch, because that's not that much work, and it's fine. Bam. So this is iLight R1 physics. Select both of these. Bam. 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 Wait, which way was it? It's fine. Bam. 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 And then this one. Highlight R2 physics. Bam. Nope. Select these first. Then this. Bam. 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 Okay. Now see both eyes together. Yeah. Okay, now they are both actually set on the same shit, so we're gonna add iLight R. Actually, can I? Group editing. Delete. Duplicate. Rename to IR. Group, highlight R. And then this is going to change to IR open. And otherwise, everything else is the same. Yes! Oh my goodness. Okay. It's starting to come together, y'all. Okay. Now. We don't have a lot more space with parameters, but what we do have is we can do breath. We can do the arms going a little up and down. We can do, as the body tilts, the arms go bit to bit. And then we also can do some of these guys. So let's, new parameter. We have 8 more. Blush toggle. Let's turn on blush. New deformer. Blush toggle. Bam. And at this, it's going to be opacity 0. And at this, opacity 100. I want that to turn on. Oh, what if I have it do that automatically when I smile, though? That would also save a... Okay. When either of these eye smiles are on, bam. That is 0. But if either of those eye smiles are on, that turns on. Does that work? Well, we're gonna add a third keyform. Bam. Yeah. Hell yeah, so that only turns on when I start to smile. And then I want to put this into face XY. If I do that, hell yeah. I do want new toggle, cowboy hat. Not in physics. We're gonna put that up top. We're gonna actually make a new folder called toggles. Cowboy hat. We're gonna color this purple. We're also gonna put these in a folder called head angles. And we're gonna make this yellow. Nope, I keep forgetting that this yellow is really hard for me to differentiate. We're gonna make that blue. Cowboy hat. We're gonna cowboy hat XY. Actually, first I'm curious, what happens if I just put this in face XY, since that is not like attached to anything? Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Okay, so we're not doing that. Yep. Hat XY. So first of off, cowboy hat toggle. Bam. 0. Turn it on. Bam. We're actually going to edit minimum 0, maximum 1. Bam. Opacity 0. Opacity hundo. Bam. Okay. But the XY head is turned like this. I meant to do that. God damn it. I do it every time. Bam. Okay, no, that's kind of stupid. Does it not need a deformer? Why is it not showing up in here? There we go. Does it need anything? Or is it kind of covered up in the... I don't know, I think it's pretty well covered. Okay. Okay. Are there any of these that I can also turn on to a certain anger? 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 It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this to myself? Someone in chat tell me why I torture myself like this. Why do I do this? We're gonna put that above. Da, da. This needs to go on the bottom. Okay. Angry nerves. I want you to turn on when brow form. Go like that. That has you all the way up. But then this has you all the way down. This has you all the way down. Hang on, we're actually gonna... opacity all the way off. And then only turn on when one, the other, or both is turned on. Okay, let's see how that works. Oh, that's so silly. Okay, let's put it only under... Let's adjust 0.0 to be negative 0.5. Does that do it for both? No, just one. Adjust 0.0, negative 0.5. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. I should also do the blush only above a certain parameter. I have to sneeze. Bless me. Oh my god. Okay. Blush toggle. Blush toggle. Adjust 0.5 to be 0.8. Adjust 0.5 to be 0.8. Reset to default. Anger. Blush. Yeah. Wow, it's really hard for it to read smile when my mouth is closed, huh? There it is. Let's see. Da 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 da. Dun dun da. Da 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 da. What if I have it set so only when both of them are above it? Okay. That's too high. So what if I adjust to 0.7? We're like really making this work. It's there ever so faintly. It's ever so faint. Bam. I'm gonna set this to 0.5. Okay. There we go. Angry eyebrows. Smiley blush. Angry eyebrows. Smiley blush. Okay. We're gonna replicate parameter here. Yes, I know. Edit. Da da da. Crying toggle. Crying. Now these do need to link to the ears, so these are going into the eyes XY. Bam. But then here, bam. What are you hidden under? Why are you not showing? Oh, because it's literally invisible. Yeah. Crying. Have all of them. Oh my goodness. All the toggles at once. Okay. Cowboy hat toggle. Crying toggle. How many more do we get? We have 6 more we can use. Okay. We're gonna... arms. Deform. Arms. Arms. Arm. L. XY. Arm L. XY. We're moving that arm out of it. We're just doing this one. So... Oh. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. I didn't want this arm in the face to... Oh, well, actually... Hang on. If I put both arms into the face deformer, how cursed is this gonna be? How cursed is this gonna be? Oh. A tragedy, that's what. Okay, yeah. Let's get both of these out of there. Do one at a time. Arm, L, XY. Body. Bam. Oh, this one. get this side all the way to the edge. And then Y. Oh. Wait, no. Y. I'm looking up, so arm needs to go down. This is looking down, so arm needs to go up. This is gonna look so stupid. Okay, synthesize corners. That's just fully off the egg. Looking right. Looking left. Okay. Let's mess with this some more. What if we delete this? Bam. Okay. Uh-huh. Now for this itself, once this hits like 0.7, I want the draw order to go to oh, that's 1 through 10. Okay, so I want this to be 7. I want this draw order to go down. 4.99. Oh, okay, I did that a little bit backwards. Bam. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. Just squish that part in while the rest of the arm comes out. Yeah, okay. Beautiful. Beautiful egg. Beautiful egg. Okay. Let me... Where is arm R? Arm R, we're gonna copy this, paste it, right click it, flip it, reflect on X. Arm R, drag it into that one. How's it look? Hell yeah. And then I need to redo that draw order thing. So on 7, it goes to 4.99. Bam. We're gonna do this here. But it needs to be the other way around. So -7. Bam. This draw order needs to go to 4.99. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, y'all. Okay. 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 So far, top surgery scars still aren't moving. Let's reset to defaults. What if I put you in face? Okay, I kind of like this, actually. Okay. 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 Now, leg L, X, Y. Oh, X, Y. And again, not doing anything major, but I do want it to have... Oop. Bam. We're gonna make this bigger. Bam. Perfect. And then on this side, just that little bit of like, oh yeah, we're shimmying. Not much, and I don't want the foot to move because I want it to stay grounded. And then same thing for here. Bam, and bam. It's gonna go down to $4.99. Okay. We're gonna copy, we're gonna paste. We're gonna flip X. We're gonna drop the other leg into there. Rename this leg R, X, Y. And then same thing here. Body, bam. And at this point, have it go down to $4.99. Okay. Okay, that one definitely does look a little bit more harsh. But not bad. I still see the faintest bit of blush. Why? Why do I see the faintest bit of blush? Are there any parameters set to the blush itself? No. Okay, so the blush toggle is just these two guys. Reset to default. 0. 100. 0. That's why. 0. 100. Bam. Okay. Does that do it? Yeah! Hell yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, this looks so good. With the cowboy hat. Ah. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love this, actually. Okay. I'm just looking at the edges with the limbs and seeing if there's anything I can finagle to just make it look a little bit smoother. So that clips off right there. So what if... Let's make this a little bit smaller. What if I have it get right to the edge there? Yeah. And then... Wait. And then... Same here. Just get it right there on the edge. Oh, that does look so much smoother. Okay, now let's do the same with the arms. Let's do the same with the arms. So here's that point. And we're just shimmying this right on the edge. Oh, that looks so nice. Oh, that looks so nice. Okay, and then arm R will be on this one. I love this so much. I don't know if y'all can tell, but oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Now, how many parameters are we working with? We still have 6 more, so we can still do toggles for the rest of this. Let's... Bam. Minimum 0, maximum 1. Sweat toggle. Bam. Bam. 0. Ka-chow. Okay. Oh gosh, what's the button? Select. There we go. Bam. Put you right on the edge there. Yeah, so there's a little bit of like a fade out. Beautiful. What else needs to go on the eyes? Heart eyes would go right here. Let's do replicate. Heart eyes toggle. Bam. Oh, it's not really visible though. Bam. Okay, we have 26 in use, so we can do 4 more. I don't know how I feel about this egg spirit. I got the anger nerves. Let's do this. So this purple haze, I don't know if there's an actual name for this. It's like the intimidating, like, anime bullshit thing. Whenever somebody's like hiding something sinister. I don't know if there's a term for it. I named it in my files purple haze and then realized afterwards that is a strand of weed. Let's see. Okay. Replicate. Edit. Purple haze toggle. Bam. Let's a little bit smaller. And opacity all the way down. Perfect. Okay. Let's pull it into physics settings. See what we got working with. Let's see what we're rocking over here. We've got our blush. We've got our hair physics. We got our eye physics. Blush. Angry. Well, you've got our arms and our legs going behind us when we rotate. We've got a fun little tilt so we can do a little dance. Actually, I need to make the angry a little bit more sensitive, so it's not so immediate. We're gonna adjust that -0.5 to -0.7 on both. Just -0.7. What do we think about that? Oh, it's also not moving with anything. It's not actually linked to the face. Let's put that down into face XY. Hell yeah. Why is the hair moving when I blink? That should not be happening. Is that because they're on the same physics parameter? Oh my goodness. I swear to God. Yes, it is. It is because they're on the same physics parameter. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna redo it. I have how many parameters left? I have 3 left. Cool, because we're using exactly 3. The hair is easier to redo than the other one. So this is I physics. This is I. I'm gonna make it I light, actually. I light. And then this is still hair Y. Replicate. Replicate. Move that down here. Nope, stay within the folder. Yes, I am aware. Edit. X1. Edit. X2. Okay, we're gonna... Where is our hair physics? Oh, wait, we might be able to do this really easily, actually. Change. Hair... Where is it? Hair P1? Oh, bless. And change hair P2. Beautiful, beautiful. And then for hair, this needs to be hair P1, hair P2. Yeah! Oh, good. Good. I'm glad. Oh, this makes me very happy. Hell yeah. I do believe egg is done. How long was that? How long have I been streaming? 3 hours? And the first 45 minutes of that was trying to figure out the stream itself not working and waiting for files to move over? Oh my goodness. Hell yeah. I love that. I love that very much. I'm gonna leave this guy up on the screen while I do my little outro. Thank y'all so much for joining. I greatly appreciate it, as always. We're gonna actually name this. That's the physics settings. That is Live2D. We're gonna rename... Ignore me. Live2D physics window. Renaming shit in Streamlabs so I can actually have the physics shit show up when I need it to. Live2D. And we're gonna put these in a folder. We're gonna put these group into folder. Call it Live2D. There we go. No, I don't want you covering everything else. I want you where you were in the hierarchy. There we go. Hell yeah. Well, thank y'all so much for joining. We have completely rigged a model start to finish within a 3-hour stream, so I'm pretty happy about that. Hell yeah. Thank y'all so much for joining me and for your patience as I get all of this shit together. It is certainly a frustrating time having to redo everything from scratch, but it is made easier knowing that my community is so patient and willing to work with me on this. I might mess with this some more off stream, but I think for now, it's mainly just going to be refining the toggles so that they don't trigger when I don't want them to. But that is also just going to be a bit of practice with puppeting. I'm going to be posting when I start doing your character here commissions for these. So let me know if that is something you are interested in. If you bring it up in the Discord, maybe you'll get priority before I post it. Wink. No. Wink. No. Wink. There we go. Oh my goodness, my next event is going to be Nasham FurCon next week. I love y'all. My brain is scattered and I'm ready to go eat food. I don't know how to end this. Let's see who's live. Let's see if there's anyone we can raid. Raid a channel. Corky's live. Mimi Chair's live. Alright, we're gonna send y'all over to Corky. Hell yeah. Start raid. Let's fucking go. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye!